Hello, Cancer. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well, Cancer. Let's see how your energies will be at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This is a general reading. Take what resonates with you, and it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Cancer. Remember to activate all the bells so you can get notifications for the new videos. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I will be uploading new content. We are going to channel a message for the sign of Cancer for this moment. Here we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, the Swords. Well, there's energy of overcoming, of transcendence, but there's also energy, let's see, of transcendence coming from a wound. Isn't there some discomfort here? This is like having discovered something, a truth, something very deep, maybe very deep emotions or something complex. Now let's see where this reading is going, but I feel that this energy, has to do with realizing a truth that, I found out about this. And the truth is that it has bothered me, or the truth is that it has hurt me. Many times it has disappointed me. There's something here that has hurt, but I feel that you have the power not to stay here and to overcome this situation. Because there is energy to see this from a place, not from a place of pain or from this situation, but to see it from a much higher place. And that ability you will have to see this situation from another place will make you understand something. Okay? This isn't about repressing a pain or repressing something that happened, something that bothered you. Whatever it is that you've been through, but rather about seeing it, having a different perspective about it, right? Your mind is racing right now. And by this, I mean that there are many ideas coming and going, thoughts, messages, but also conclusions that you're reaching. Does this have to do with maybe a disappointment with a person, something you've discovered, a truth that came to light, a secret that's been revealed, something you've read, something you've found? I feel that you have the energy here, and above all, the courage to be able to cut off this situation and continue on your path. This has happened for a reason, but beyond that, this situation has manifested itself. Has it made things clearer for you, maybe regarding a person? Or has it made your future clearer? What things do you no longer want? What things are no longer tolerated? What things are definitely cut off here? Start aligning yourself with your purpose, with your truth, okay? Let's see what else we have, because we need more information to see where the reading is going. Let's see. Cancer. Cancer, your future is becoming clearer right now. Know your destiny, your goal, Cancer objective. There is a great vision of the future right now. Cancer. Let's see what else we have to see where all this is going. Here we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords comes up again. Cancer. Here we have the Ten and King of Pentacles. All right? It's pretty clear what has happened here. We've talked about some information coming to light, something that maybe they haven't told you and you end up finding out. And I see this in two situations, one on the side of friendship, connections, environment. I don't view it from a romantic or emotional perspective, but more in terms of relationships and connections overall. This has come up in friendships and possibly in some family relationships as well. What is it that you have found out? What is it that has come to light? That is very much related to the issue of trust or loyalty. If there was a situation where you found out behind your back, you could say, well, I feel like this has broken the trust between us. I feel like this person, I thought they were loyal, but they're not. Or something also related to issues that have to do with money. For example, if you've made an investment in a work group, in a team, or you've invested money with someone, friends or family, and this person has taken that money and kept it, hasn't done anything, there's kind of a strange situation. Of course, it could be that you say, honestly, I've lost trust here. Why did I find out about this? Did he use the money for his own benefit or to make other kinds of expenses? And honestly, of course, that hurts. That hurts because maybe this relationship, if it's a friendship, is a relationship where I feel like someone has opened the doors here. You've given a lot to this person. You've also invested a lot of time, and they're someone important. I feel like they were or are part of the family. And in other cases, of course, this also feels very intense if it has to do with a family member, right? Where this trust is broken, right? So pay attention, because I'm sorry, the challenges at this time, Cancer, are coming from that direction. Pay attention to the truths, to the things that are discovered, to the issues that also start coming to light. Many times, Cancer, I know this Three of Swords energy is not a card that we all like, but many times it's part of it. It's part of the tarot. It's part of life. Sometimes going through certain deep situations, right? That stir up a lot of emotions, that stir up a lot of thoughts, that sometimes make you doubt. But it's also part of everything, right? To go through these situations, to take the opportunity for change, right? Situations that also make you stronger, right? Let's see what else we have. I've been surprised. This energy has surprised me, Cancer. I believe you have the Eight of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. How much pentacles are in your reading? Strength. Well, I feel like the energy is leading you more to channel what has happened. That deep situation that has stirred up a lot. Channel it into something productive for you, not just channel it, especially when it comes to your work, your financial project, maybe even the launch of a brand. But it's like all that energy, I don't see a Cancer who's just going to stay there. On the contrary, they're going to take all that energy to be able to channel it in that job, in that goal you have, not just with dedication, with time. I feel like you're really hardworking there, right? Maybe forming a new work team here, connecting with new people, connecting with people who have your same vision, your way of life, your same goals, moving forward with strength. That's why I say, here there's a Cancer who, beyond what has happened, hasn't stayed stuck there, has processed and let go quickly. And that's what's important. I don't see a Cancer who's working a lot on their inner self and getting stronger. I see a Cancer who's regaining their confidence, their strength, and their energy. And to say, This situation isn't going to ruin my day or set me back. On the contrary, it's a situation that has come up to make you stronger, to help you connect with your instinct, with your energy. A Cancer who's moving forward, a Cancer who decides, who starts making new decisions here, especially when it comes to their money and their work. So, what I feel is that because of this situation, you're going to start connecting with other people. Maybe this is the formation of a new work team, new partners, but there will be some kind of change in your work area or even in your career as well. Okay, things are going to start getting clearer, and this had to happen, let's say, to create a contrast, right? With the things you can't tolerate anymore, with what you don't want anymore, and with what you do want from now on. People will come closer. Earth signs are also very strong here. We're talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who may be involved in this situation. Okay, but I see what's coming on a work and professional level. It's going to be something truly great, right? That's why you should focus your energy on growing your career, launching that new job, that new project, on moving forward. Because this is not only about recognition and promotion, but also about earning a place here, gaining prestige and recognition for your effort and your work. Okay? Cancer, let's see what we have in the oracle. What will be your advice for this moment? Cancer? You have 33. Yes, it's the great number. Maestro tells you that any positive change or project you're considering right now will be worth it. Expect your power of manifestation and creation to increase. And the affirmation he leaves you is, I am expanding. Dear Cancer, this is what we've seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.